Okay, we've been here just about, I want to say a little under 5 hours, and this, I will give you a tour of the apartment that we will be moving into. Sorry if I stumble on my words, I'm tired. But this is the kitchen. There's a lot of stuff we've packed up. We're still packing a lot of his late grandmother's things. And these totes are not my yarn. They're Chris's movies and DVDs and that kind of things. And there's my girl Roxy. You don't get to see her very often. But this is the kitchen and dining area. That hutch we're going to keep with all the china that's in it. A lot of it came from Austria, where his grandmother was born and raised. And there's the front door. And then we go down this hallway, and there's this we have going to turn into a pantry. We'll take out the closet and put normal shelves up for pantry use. And it's cold up here. And this little area here, all in here, is going to be Chris's office. He does photography, so he does a lot of his work there. And right in that corner here will be our fish tank. And this, guys, this is going to be my craft room. I finally get a craft room. So I'm walking in the door. Where that TV screen is going to be my desk. And up on the wall, I'm going to have shelving for my yarn. And I have to share a space with the washer and dryer, which is fine. But I'm going to keep that covered there. And I get that bookcase there for my yarn as well. And then we go up this little flight of stairs here. And this is the living room. And we're going to keep the couch and the recliner. And this is an old overstuffed chair that's in really good condition that matches the couch. It's a good sized living room. I mean, it's not huge, but it's not small. And there's just some of his DVDs. The rest are in all those totes that you saw. So we're still, like I said, cleaning out areas of his late grandmother's things. And then we have the bathroom. It's not as big as the one I have now, but it'll work. The only downside is it's the only bathroom. And in my house, we have a half bath as well. And this will be our son's room. A good size room. Huge closet. And there's space under here that he can put things in there as well. And the red dresser, or bureau, whatever you want to call it. And that dresser will be going into the master bedroom. She enjoys seeing out the window. But this will be Connor's room. I know. And then this will be ours. And there's a little closet space here. And behind the doors, shelving space. But this will be our room. And we're going to keep the bedside tables, which I love those. And I think we'll put that dresser and that bureau into Connor's room so he has space to fold his clothes and whatnot. I'd love to keep her old vanity if my mother-in-law doesn't want it. But this is a good sized closet. And we can always put linens up there, whatever. I don't know if I may have too many clothes for this closet. Because right now I have a walk-in closet. And it's pretty full. So I don't know if this will hold all my clothes. But we'll see. I may have to go through my clothes and donate a few. But it's not a bad little place. I mean, when I first met Christopher, this is where he lived. And it was just me, him, and Connor. But I like the colors of this room, which is almost a burnt pumpkin orangey color. The bedroom is going to have to be changed because I am not a pink person. And that will either be a purple or periwinkle purple, because Chris likes purple too. I might do one wall a dark purple and do the rest like a periwinkle. Have that wow feature. And I don't like this minty. It doesn't really show on the video, but that's a minty green. And it minty green in this room, which it ain't gonna stay minty green. But we're gonna keep the blue and the cream in here. And we may end up changing out the countertop, which is a dark green. I mean, I like green and all, but it's not one of my favorite colors. But all in all, and this is all going into a yard sale, most of it. And there's a lot of furniture going to go into the yard sale that we just really can't use. There may be some nice old chairs that I'll use in here. But now to pack up my house. I definitely got to paint this room. I mean, the carpets are a beigey yellow color. I don't know why they picked out that color to go with the green. It's like a wheat color. And I'm not really one for carpets, but it gets cold here in New England and might as well keep carpets on the floor. And we're on the second floor, so it does help to insulate it. And this is a picture of his late grandmother when she was 15. Now, she was born in, I believe, either Germany or Vienna, wherever Vienna is. I think it's Switzerland. She was a beautiful, beautiful woman. And she went through a lot during, I believe, World War I and World War II, because my father-in-law was born in Vienna back 70 years ago or so. I like that light up there. And this is what Connor will have for a view. Right now it's kind of mud season now. And then here's the other view. That's my in-laws' house or apartment down there. And that's an old, I believe, black walnut tree that they're eventually going to have to get cut down. It's dying out. But in the spring, late spring, early summer, that thing is beautiful. And then when it comes to being around October, it almost looks spooky. You coming, big girl? Huh? Roxy, you gonna come? Come. And that door leads to my in-laws' apartment. Yeah, you can bet I'm gonna have a lock on that door. So, but there is a large barn, garage, woodworking area that Chris likes to use out back. Yeah. Let me see if I can show you the view out the kitchen window here. This is the other side of the house. You can't really see much but trees. My neighbor's barn. But now to pack up my house, I guess. Well, guys, as soon as I can get this uploaded, I will. Y'all have a great Saturday. I'm about ready to have an adult beverage and sit down and put my feet up and do a little bit of crochet. I'm almost done with my grandson's blanket. I have one more cake of Caron big cakes to go through to finish his blanket. And I've got one blue hat done for Hat Not Hate. And I've got to weave in the ends of my granddaughter's blanket, not blanket, but dress, and start on her cardigan to go with the dress for Easter. In between working, which thank God they have not decided to close down our schools, which is good for the kids. I mean, sometimes that's the only meals these kids get is the breakfast and lunch that they get at the school. But as of Friday, we are still working. But I will try to see you later. You guys have fun, and I'm gonna turn you off here.